Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 38 of the Ajin demi manga entitled Battlefield Hardline Part 1. So in this chapter, we see that Sato is he's finally arrived at the 15th floor of the 4th security building. He's finally here, he's ready to assassinate Keiichi Kai and Nami Lee. But first, he's gonna have to go through Hirasawa, Manabe, and two other guys that are with him as well. Because Sato, he's definitely gonna have to plan this all very well because he's all alone. All he has, well, he says that he's not gonna be using his IBM because where's the fun in that, right? He wants to use his own tactics, his own brain, in order to defeat these four highly skilled. Yeah, because these four, they're different from the SATs. I mean, yeah, they're using the same tactics as the SATs were, just it didn't work for them because they were in much more open space. Here it's different because they're inside of a building where there's corridors, hallways everywhere, so, and doors as well, so there are no snipers in here who are going to, just snipe down Hirasawa and his men as well, so yeah, they're safe there. They're going to be using the same tactic, so maybe, I don't know, second time's a charm, I guess, so let's just hope that this time it'll work the second time, so yes. Like I said, this time Sato is alone, so it might actually work, but I know Sato, he's using, like I said, he's using his Ajin powers to his advantage here. I mean, we even see that he cut off his arm and taped it into this pole right next to him while he was shooting at the two guys. Yeah, both of Hirasawa's friends right there and his comrades. Yeah, they were trying to get to Sato to tranquilize him, but you see, it was funny because at the beginning of the chapter, we see Sato still having that same portrait that he had last chapter, where he was using it as a shield for the tranquilizer darts, but it seemed like Hirasawa, he shot a bullet at Sato's leg, which decapitated him, and then he was able to, get back into cover quickly and just cut off his arms, tape it into this pole right next to him, and of course, his plan is to, once he dies, his arm will, of course, merge with his arm that was, the stump right here will merge with his arm that was taped onto this pole because he's not too far from it, so he wouldn't just regenerate a new arm because they're just, I guess it's like, I don't know, maybe 3 meters away from him, so yeah, it's not that far enough where it would just, his body will just regenerate a new arm. No, his body will just merge with the arm that is closest to him so he can just reuse that same arm. I mean, he doesn't have to regenerate one if it's not completely destroyed or if it's not too far away. So, yeah, Sato used that to his advantage. Basically, yeah, he died. He was laid in the open. He expected this would happen, and Hirasawa was like, "All right, we did it. Let's go get Sato's body." Yeah, but yeah, because they thought like they tranquilized Sato, but no, Sato's body just, well, first of all, the arm just actually pulled Sato back to. The body pulled Sato back to the arm that was tied up to this pole with some tape, and then Sato was able to be in safety because it was dragged back behind the corner of this wall, and then he was able to shoot down. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I mean, yes, we don't really know much about this guy, but yeah, he was shot right in the neck. He was a friend of Manabe and Hirasawa. He was there. If you know him, he's that guy with the wire attached to his... Not the guy with the slick back here. I mean, the other guy who was always with Hirasawa and Manabe. He's friends with them. Yeah, he died here because he was shot in the neck with this bullet by Sato. Yeah, he lost a lot of blood there. He couldn't talk. He said, "See you later. This is my last time working here because look at all this blood I'm losing right now." Yeah, so... yeah, that's his final hour right there, his final moment. It just gets killed by Sato, just like many other people on the list who got killed by Sato. I mean, I mean, he wasn't killed on the list. I mean, I kind of wish he was on the list because we really got his name, but no, he was just trying to take down Sato as well, same as Kei, Hirasawa, Tosaki, Izumi. Yeah, same thing as them. They wanted to take down Sato, but he ends up just dying here and not accomplishing really much at all. I mean, yeah, his sacrifice didn't really mean anything because because Sato, he's still on the loose. He still hasn't been captured yet. So and now it's just up to Hirasawa, Manabe, and the other guy with the slick back here. I believe he works with the police officers or whatever. But yeah, maybe he works for the 4th security building. I'm not sure. Again, like the problem is we don't get these characters' names at all. I mean, yeah, we got Hirasawa, Manabe, but we don't have these other two. Like the guy who just died in this chapter, we don't have his name. I don't know, if you know his name, please comment down in the comment section below. Maybe I just forgot, but I don't know his name, I forgot, but yeah, and also, let's see. yeah, Sato, he also did another smart thing. I mean, once he got hit with another tranquilizer to his neck by Hirasawa again, either him or Manabe, it was either one of those two. Yeah, he shot himself and then reset, and then he went through this door that was left open, and Hirasawa and Manabe, of course, they're not just going to just carelessly just enter the room because they'll just get killed by Sato instantly. I mean, Sato could have just released his IBM immediately once they entered the room. They would have been just slaughtered right there and done. Yeah, so they have to be very careful in just entering it. And just, yeah, of course, Manabe told Hirasawa that, sorry, our friend there, our comrade, our dear comrade, he just died. He lost too much blood from his neck because he got shot in his neck, so, yeah. Sorry, Hirasawa, he died. Yeah, Hirasawa, of course, now is not the time to get emotional because, of course, he's been doing this job for a long time, so he's very, callous about his emotions. He's probably used to having, well, not even used to. I mean, he's just really, hardened. Like, it's like he's been working in the military. He's probably not really, because he's just like this contractor. He has this contract with Tosaki. He works with him. I mean, even not that, because he still wants to stop Sato himself. He just has like a lot of experience. That's why, he just has to keep those emotions deep in him, though. I mean, even though he's known the guy for a long time, he's been working with him. But yeah, I mean, right now it's not the time to feel emotional or whatever. Right now he has to go and stop Sato. He has to enter this room he has to be very careful how he approaches this matter. I mean, it's a very delicate matter here. He has to make sure he doesn't get himself and his entire team, the entire team killed. So now it's the three of them, since now the other guy died. So I mean, yeah, not just that happened in this chapter. Other things happened in this chapter as well, with Izumi and Tanaka fighting each other with their IBMs. I mean, Tanaka, he kind of looks down on Izumi because he knows that Izumi has not gone through the same thing that Tanaka has gone through for the last 10 years. I mean, for the last 10 years, Tanaka has been experimented on, tortured, treated cruelly by people, by just other companies that were using Tanaka for experiments on their new experiments, like for the Fort Security building. They were using their new prototypes and stuff like that, like I guess new vests, protective vests, for just in case if someone gets shot, the vest will be able to protect the person who got shot. Yeah, they were testing those things on Tanaka. He died multiple times on different retakes because okay, I guess this vest didn't work very well since he died. So, all right, next vest. Yeah, same thing happened with Tanaka. Other companies like the Grand Pharmaceutical Company that was destroyed by Sato just chapters ago. Yeah, that company also did really terrible things to Tanaka, because at the time Tanaka was the only Ajin they had, so they kept on using Tanaka for everything, for all these cruel things. Like, yeah, I feel the most badly for Tanaka. I mean, yeah, Tanaka's been through the most out of any other Ajin in this entire series. I mean, like I said, for 10 years he's been experimenting on. Kei Nagai he's only been experimenting on for just like a week. That's it. That's like nothing compared to what Tanaka went through. Tanaka went through hell. He actually did went through hell. He even told Kei this, like, Kei, you don't know what you've been through just 1 week there in the facility. That's nothing. That's not even, that's just cake compared to what I went through for the last 10 years until Sato came to rescue me. That's what he told to Izumi Shimamura. That Izumi even said that, yeah, well, it's not like what you're doing is any better than what they did to you. I mean, you're still an asshole yourself, Tanaka. I mean, for what you're doing, of course, like, Tanaka does understand eventually. He does actually depart from Sato. It doesn't work for him anymore currently in the manga, but yeah, he starts to understand this. I mean, right now, of course, he's gonna have to fight against Izumi because he has to make sure he stops her from advancing to get to the 15th floor. However, well, yeah, of course, Izumi is trying to stop Tanaka. That's the point here, actually, to stop Tanaka. So then Tanaka needs to make sure he can get through Izumi. Make sure, so yeah, they're fighting here with their IBMs. I mean, Tanaka's IBM just like cut Izumi's arm in half. You saw that in the manga, right? In the chapter, I mean, yeah, he just like, her arm was like sliced apart, like so clean. It was like cutting butter. Like, it was amazing how cleanly that was like cut it through. With I just love the IBMs. The IBMs are really awesome, especially Tanaka's IBM. Like, his IBM has those huge claws, those huge talon like claws that can just cut through anything, like I just said, like butter. So it's really cool IBM that Tanaka has. Not really that, special, but yeah, pretty cool IBM. It has like these freaking talons, like, claws, like I can cut through anything, really. That's the special feature about Tanaka's IBM, is the claws, and also the jagged teeth as well. It has that kind of feral look for his IBM. Of course, But Izumi, she's also trying to, shoot. Actually, she does manage to shoot a tranquilizer dart at Tanaka's vest, but of course that's through the vest, not through his skin, so it probably didn't really do much. But we'll see next chapter on what happens with that. But yeah, at the end of the chapter, we see Kei Nagai, and just Kei, he gets the notification from Hirasawa or Manabe that one of them has just died. One of their guys have died. He lost so much blood from his neck right here. And Kei's like, "What? Seriously, we lost a guy? Oh man, this plan is going bad already. I wanted to make sure we don't lose any of my chess pieces." Yeah, that's why he sees those. His comrades is just his chess pieces, his pawns. Yeah, so he's lost one of them, and that's not good for Kei, because that means he's losing an advantage, because it's only just Hirasawa, Manabe, and that one other guy left that's just there to fight against Sato to make sure they protect Keiji Kai and Naomi Lee. Yeah, I mean, Kei Nagai is like, so of course Kei is just stuck there in the stairwell. He is being stopped by these police officers that, "Hey, you're Kei Nagai, right? You better stay right there. Don't even move. Don't even take out your IBM, because I got my gun right here. I'm not afraid to use it." Yeah, Kei says, "Oh, just shut the hell up. Oh my god, I'm so tired of this shit." Yeah, so that's the dilemma Kei's dealing with right now. And alright, so yeah, that's the end of the chapter review, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Tumblr, and comment down in the comment section below. Alright, well, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.